Hello, boys and girls. This is going to be a short video for our day 4 race writing. So we are going to be adding one more letter to our race strategy today. So let me spend a couple minutes talking to you about that. So we will be adding the C step to our writing assignment today. Does anyone remember what the C stands for? That's right, it stands for cite evidence. So that means it will be proving that your answer is correct by showing where it came from in the story. So we're still going to restate our question, we're still going to answer our question, and then we're going to cite our evidence to show where that answer came from in the story. So let me present the example to you. So our example for today is called Tag at the Park. And let's read it together. After school one day, Kate met her friends at the park to play a game of tag. When they got there, they saw other kids already playing tag. Oh no, they said. Two groups of kids can't play tag in the same place. We could come back tomorrow, said Tim. Or we could wait for them to finish, said Meg. Then Kate had an idea. I know, she said. Why don't we ask them if we can join their game? Good idea, her friends cried. So Kate asked the other kids, and they said yes. So they all had a great time playing one big game of tag. All right. What lesson can we learn from this story? So that's the question that we need to restate and to answer and to cite evidence about. So let's look at this one. This is our example answer, a lesson we can learn from this story. Okay, we restated the question because it said, what lesson can we learn from this story? We turned it into a statement by saying, a lesson we can learn from this story is to be a problem solver. Because that's the lesson that this story was teaching. In the text, Kate came up with a good idea to solve a problem. She asked the other kids if she and her friends could join their game of tag since they wanted to play too. It worked. So here's my cite evidence. I said in the text, so my reader knows that I'm citing my evidence from the text. And I say what happened in the story. Kate came up with a good idea. Her idea was to ask the other kids if she could join their game, and it worked. So this is an excellent example of using the R, A, and C, restating the question, answering, and citing text evidence. Okay, this one is not quite so good. So let's see if you can figure out what's wrong with this one. What should they have done differently? A lesson we can learn from this story is to be a problem solver. In the text, Kate solved the problem. All right. Did we restate the question? Yes. Did we answer it? Yes. We still said our lesson was to be a problem solver. But our problem is with our citing evidence. So we said in the text, it was a great start. Kate solved the problem. Okay, but how did she solve it in the text? All we're doing is answering again. We didn't give any evidence of what happened in the story. So that's our problem. So here we used our R and our A, but we did not do a good job of using C. So let's stop presenting this one, and we'll present our assignment for today. All right, so here is our worksheet that we are going to be working on today, or you are. Let me move this so you can see it. All right, so let's read this one together. It was recess time. Dan couldn't wait to kick his soccer ball. He grabbed his jacket and ball and went outside. His friends were ready to play too. They got into teams and started a game. Dan was having a fun time when he looked up and saw that a boy was standing by himself and watching the game. Dan stopped playing, ran over to him, and asked if he wanted to play too. The boy got a big smile on his face, nodded his head, and joined the game. So the question that you will be answering is, what is a word you would use to describe Dan? So are you just going to write one word here? No. You're going to restate the question, you're going to answer the question, and you're going to give me some evidence, text evidence. So you're citing text evidence from the story to tell me why you would use that word to describe Dan. All right. So I'm looking forward to reading what you come up with, and I hope that you're enjoying this race writing lesson. It's really going to help us out in other areas at school this year. So I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.